our results really happen outside of the gym. It's crucial that we truly push ourselves when it comes to our weight training and our cardio. But with rest and recovery and healthy food choices is where the magic really happens. There's a whole nother part to it. And I'm talking about supplements. Many different types of supplements that we can use to help accelerate our growth and bring us closer to our goals. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the crucial supplements that I choose to use, and you might want to as well. Coming up. What's up guys, this is Trent from XFit. If you're new to this channel, you might want to consider subscribing so you can be notified when all the new content comes out each week. Okay, so I want to talk about supplements. This is pretty important. Of course, you know, when we go to the gym, it's important that we get in our cardio, we get in our heavyweight resistance, and we really, you know, push ourselves in the gym. And then I also talk about the true growth, the results that we get is really outside of the gym with our rest, recovery, and our healthy food choices. But to really bring it all together and kind of amplify our growth or accelerate our growth and get us closer to our goals, we supplement. I mean, that's what I do. And that's what many other people do when they're engaged in like a bodybuilding lifestyle. So the supplements that I take now, I mean, it's pretty basic. I mean, nothing really extreme. In the past, I would go to GNC or Vitamin Shop and I would get like testosterone boosters or different types of stacks to help us build muscle faster and recover faster and stuff like that. At the moment, the products that I use are kind of, I don't know, they're just the essentials is what I like to call it. So when we look at our macronutrients, which is something that we should absolutely do when we are on a fitness journey, we shouldn't guess about the things that we're eating. We really need to track it. And the way that I tracked it and the way that I formulated my macronutrients ratio, okay, was with a fat shredding phase called 20-30-50. You know what that means? So 50% protein, 30% carbohydrates, and 20% fat. So that's high protein, medium carb, low fat, okay? Of course, when we go later on in depth and a little more advanced, we can talk about carb hopping, when we add a lot of carbs, you know, carb loading, and then we cut them to really get our bodies not acclimated to one thing so we don't reach any, you know, plateaus to really help with the accelerated growth. But anyway, in regard to a 20-30-50, you know, the food that I eat, it's important that I get a lot of protein in. There is the rule of thumb. You will find that a lot of bodybuilders and a lot of gym goers and fitness guys, they say that a gram of protein per pound of body fat. So I weigh about 200 pounds. It's about 200 grams of protein a day. And you might be like, what the hell? When you eat high protein food, it's not that hard to get that, okay? Also, if you supplement with a protein product. If you just go to GNC and you buy a can of protein, there's many different kinds. Some of them are formulated to have different types of absorption rates or breakdown rates, whether it's a casein or a whey or a meat protein. I prefer plant protein because I commit to a vegan diet. There's many different tastes and again, many different brands. It's important that when you're picking out a protein supplement, you gotta, like the number one rule, it's kind of silly, you gotta make sure it tastes good. Because if it tastes like shit and you gotta muscle it down after your workout or for your meals, and that's no fun. You know, so you gotta make sure that it's something that resonates with you, something that you enjoy, something that you like. Now with me, I mix my protein powder with some almond milk or hemp milk or oat milk or soy milk or whatever. And I put peanut butter in it or peanut butter powder, depending on what I need my macronutrient ratio to be. Okay, so that's protein. That's a big part of my supplement list. There's also BCAAs. This is another video that I've covered. I'll put a link so you can check that out if you want. The branch chain amino acids. There's many branch chain amino acids, but the essential ones are the ones that I want to talk about. There's leucine, valine, and taurine. So my experience with branch chain amino acids is that they are the building blocks for our muscle. They're building blocks of protein for our muscle. They help promote the usage of fat for energy. They promote protein synthesis. They promote with the growth and recovery of our muscles. Now, when I stopped drinking coffee, I felt like during the day I needed some pick-me-up. So there are branched-chain amino acid supplement brands that have, you know, added energy components to them. So what really helped with my growth in the past couple of months, instead of drinking coffee, I'd put a couple of scoops of amino energy. This was from a company called Optimal Nutrition. Put some amino energy in a little shaker and I drink it, and it tastes great, and it's just as good as coffee, and I get a little boost, you know? So another supplement that I feel like is very, very important, I take it all the time, creatine. You've probably heard of this one. This is a huge, it's like one of the most popular supplements that you can take once you embark on your fitness journey, okay? So it'll speed up your muscle growth. It'll increase muscle mass. It'll help support your energy levels when you're training with heavy rate resistance. There's been a lot of stuff about, you know, creatine monohydrate. People say, oh, when I have creatine, it makes me feel all bloaty and I get water retention, you know, but I haven't really experienced anything like that. What creatine does, it has your muscles draw water from other parts of your body. So when you're taking a creatine supplement, it's important that you drink a lot of water. And another important thing too, you can't just take creatine and barely work out and expect to get good results. You have to eat healthy, and you have to push in the gym really, really hard. You have to bring it all together. It's called a supplement for a reason. It supplements all the other things that we do. Okay, we can't do them alone, or else it's like spending your money on it and then opening it up and throwing it over there or something. So one of the important parts of creatine is that when we have more water, right, taking from our body into our muscles, it's getting into our blood. Okay, so more water and more oxygen in our blood going to our muscles when we're exercising and having muscle contractions is a great way to have a lactic acid buffer. Now, you might know when you're exercising, let's say you're doing, you know, bicep curls, for example, you do, you know, 10 or 12 reps and it starts to hurt, the weights get heavier and it starts to burn. I'm sure you've heard the expression, you know, feel the burn. That is because your muscles, when they are contracting, they secrete an acid, okay, a real acid that burns, called lactic acid. Now, when you have more water, more oxygen, and more nutrition in your blood going to your muscles, it's going to allow you to get those few extra reps because the lactic acid isn't going to be burning you as much. So when you're getting 12 reps, you might do 13, 14, or 15. And that, when you get muscle contractions, when you're going that high, that's when you're getting into the tearing phase of your muscle. Okay, so when you're tearing it, stressing your muscle out, breaking it down, shocking your muscle, okay? Then afterwards, when you recover and your muscle repairs and grows, is how you build muscle. So it's super important that we incorporate supplements like that into our workouts when you want to have accelerated results. Another supplement that I train with constantly, like every time I train, and I don't want to train without it, a pre-workout supplement. There are so many different kinds of pre-workout supplements that came out in the past and are still being pumped out today. There's many different flavors and different ingredients, and you got to find one that really resonates with you and one that works for you. It's going to affect everybody differently. I've heard stories of people, you know, spending a lot of money on a pre-workout supplement, you know, taking the recommended dose and it not doing anything, like them not even feeling different. Now, for me, when I take a pre-workout, it adds focus and energy into your body, into your mind when you're working out. So it's not like this sporadic, chaotic, caffeine-infused energy rush that you're getting. You're getting a clean, focused energy, and it helps support, okay, muscle growth. It supports the recovery after and outside of the gym. And remember what I was talking about, the creatine having water in your blood to help fuel your muscles while you're exercising? Well, a pre-workout supplement it's called vasodilation. Well, it will cause your veins to actually expand, to get more blood into your muscles while you're training. Now, more blood means more nutrition, more oxygen, more water getting into your muscles. So that's going to be acting as a lactic acid buffer as well, and it's going to be helping your body knit and repair and grow and push to the limit. Pre-workouts are safe. Anyone can use them. Men, women, as long as you don't abuse it, I guess. And again, this is something you're going to have to try for yourself and see which one works for you, because there's many, many, many different kinds, okay? I'll put a link in the description for the other videos that I've covered these particular supplements directly. This video is a sort of putting together the ones that I choose to use at the moment. So the last supplement that I choose to use is really directed for my recovery. It's it's magnesium and calcium. There's a product called Calm, and it helps with bone health, heart health, brain health. It relaxes us, it calms us, and it really gets us into a state where we can repair and we can knit. Again, this is super, super important, and I can't stress this enough, that when we're in the gym and we're really pushing it as hard as we can, that's not where the growth is happening. It's truly happening outside of the gym when we're eating healthy and we're resting. One of the most important things you can do in order to build muscle and burn fat is to sleep and get your rest. Now, I'm not saying that sleeping is gonna burn you. You have to push. You have to do all of these things together, okay? That's why you probably heard diet and nutrition go hand in hand, okay? You can't just have one and not the other. You have to really do it all together. They say that, you know, one of the things that I told a lot of my customers, a lot of my clients, is that, you know, a six-pack happens in the kitchen. Some people would say that it's almost like 80% of your results are going to happen with your food. I happen to believe, I believe it's 50-50. I truly do. Because if you're eating super healthy and you're not working out, I wouldn't get the results that I have now. I wouldn't be completely shredded right now if I didn't work out. You know, I eat super fucking clean. Super fucking, everything I eat is nutrition based, like protein packed. I can't even I can't even stress it enough on how important it is to have nutrient dense and rich foods in our diet, and not just fillers and nitrates and nonsense that we don't need. So let me know in the comments, what types of supplements do you use? What types of supplements would you like me to cover in the future? Let me know if this video was helpful. But that's, you know, that's about it. If you want to be, you know, looking good and feeling good, okay, and feeling good about how you look, it's important that we supplement. It's important that we bring it all together, all the things that we do to really accelerate our results. Thanks for watching.